for 3 hours. We're going to talk till 10 o'clock.
All right, Tim.
Send in the chat. Oh, you're not going to stay that long?
Well, I was going to say that we weren't on microphone yet, so everything I said beforehand, now we're officially on the microphone.
Now,
so not only is there technical difficulties for Henderson Flash tonight, there's just difficulties out here. For everyone who is just now tuning in, we will not have a baseball game tonight. The Henderson Flash will not be able to make it to Drakes Creek Park tonight. So tomorrow, which was scheduled for a road game up at Henderson, has now turned into a doubleheader where the first game will start at 5 p.m., and those will be 2 7-inning ball games that will be there for you as the OVL rules state. And that will start 5 p.m. Tim Reese will be on the call on the road at 4:45. Tim Reese, no baseball tonight.
Yes, it's very, very sad. Do I have to go through everything I just got done saying?
Yes, they did not hear you.
Okay. I didn't cry. We're just sad. I just scheduled everything around tonight. But good news is my daughter from Mississippi is up, and I'll get to go home and see a couple pumpkins before they go to bed tonight. Little 5-year-old Reese and 18-month-old Sloan. Oh, my gosh. We didn't just do that.
We're on camera now, Tim.
Oh, my goodness. A face for radio. You are scaring. We'll have 2 people listening tomorrow now.
Look, I put you center, too. I put you absolute center, so you can talk to the folks.
Guess I don't need reading glasses.
No, not for now. So this is what you don't see here. Here's Mark McDaniel now.
Oh, yeah, we got to get – there's a pretty face there.
That's a face.
Oh, my gosh. He just went so totally unprofessional.
Yeah. But
because we're very professional.
Very professional. You don't get to see this side of the broadcast much often. But
that's right.
If you're just joining us, no baseball game here tonight. Henderson Flash, once again, unable to make it to Drakes Creek Park here. So we will schedule this game for tomorrow, which it was already on the schedule to do a back-to-back game against Henderson Flash, a home and away. But now that'll be a doubleheader on the away side in Henderson, which the first game, once again, starting at 5 p.m. Broadcast time for Tim Reese will be 4:45.
The effort to get all this equipment up to Henderson tomorrow, and hopefully we'll find some power. I think they have an outlet that's a little closer now than they've had in the past, so they've been hospitable there. And I was all ready to talk about Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
How can we not?
Guess where I went today? I went to Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Madison to look for a home run deal with my daughter Cassidy.
Hey, there you go.
And met a couple of salesmen up there, Richie and his brother Matt and his other brother Matt. Just kidding, he doesn't have 2 brothers named Matt. And then Elsie, who was the manager. And they were very nice. They did not know what the R was, though, on my shirt. I don't. That is from Stitches by Cindy.
Yeah.
Who puts those Rhythm logos on the shirts that I take her. And they did not know. But they had nice gear up there, nice shirts.
Great facility. It's a great facility, and obviously the title sponsor for the entire season, not only on the broadcast, but also in the park here and the brochure, everything. We appreciate everybody there at Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, and go check them out, rhythmcdjr.com, 615-733-4999, that number 615-733-4999. Definitely very much want to mention them and all of our proud sponsors. Tonight was, I believe, a Slim Chicken Hendersonville night for our meal sponsor, which I don't think we're going to have time to get to. Where's all that chicken going to go, Tim?
Wow. I wonder if we need to go over and take that off their hands.
Might need to. We might need to. But if you have any questions or maybe you have any concerns, thoughts, we got the Tim Reese Hour here now. So we have once again.
We're not staying here for 3 hours. We're not.
For anyone who's just joining in, no baseball to be played tonight here at Drakes Creek Park. Ooh, and we got cookies. Cookies are showing up.
More. And Claire. Just, hey, you're on. You're on. You're actually on. This is Ann Claire, the oldest daughter of Brandon and Brooke Jaggers. Yeah, she's very tall. It's like she's standing on a ladder. And she brings cookies.
Are these the chocolate chips?
No, these are the chocolate. Oh,
These are
you got some
chips.
too?
Yeah.
Got some specially
Everybody
made
at home,
chocolate
try
chips.
to smell these through your phone.
She had cookies for everybody today.
She makes delicious cookies. I will really say that.
This was going to be a game between the two first-place teams in the North and the South. And the tie was going to be broken tonight in a couple different areas. Both teams on winning streaks. The Rhythm on a 7-game winning streak, and I believe the Flash are on a 5-game winning streak. I have to check that. But they're on a 4-game winning streak.
Full count, back to playing full count rhythm baseball now.
Well, they
had a couple close calls. I mean, Muhlenberg County, the way that game ends, that's probably one of the wilder endings outside of maybe Harrison Travis hitting the walk-off home run for the championship. That's one that I don't know if we've seen an ending quite like that one, where the field actually wins you the ball game.
Right. Great defensive play. But last night's game was the first extra inning contest of the year. Had to go to the 10th inning. Saw the first use of the international rule of putting a runner at second base to begin the inning. Both teams' ghost runner scored in that 10th inning. The difference was that the Rhythm put 2 more on the board to win 8-6. Cooper Holbrook had a great game, 2 for 5, 3 RBIs. But the Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram player of the game that I named was Logan Harrell, who pitched the last 2 innings, ended up holding the Chiefs down in the bottom of the 9th and then getting the victory in the bottom of the 10th inning. He's now 3-0. I believe that's leading the league.
He's been playing. I mean, every game he's been in, he's been a factor.
Plays first base. Yeah. He's been the Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram player of the game twice, once as a first baseman and once as a pitcher.
Back-to-back nights.
And he is at this point in time, our only player on the team who's not attended a real college class on a college campus. He just graduated from high school at Goodpasture here in Nashville. So he's playing with the big boys and doing well.
Yeah.
We'll get another incoming freshman, Brett Waringer, here maybe tomorrow. So I'm not sure if he'll be available to go on the trip up to Henderson. But the Rhythm are all-time at 500 against the Henderson Flash, 3-3. So today's game would have broken that tie. So
this was a big game that'll be played tomorrow for anyone just joining us. No game tonight. We will be back on air tomorrow in Henderson. When I say we, I mean the royal we, as Tim will be representing me there. So you'll be able to catch Tim 4:45 Central Time as on-air time, and then 5 o'clock will be first pitch for tomorrow's doubleheader. It'll be a 2-7 innings. Mark McDaniel on Facebook says he did not make a mistake tonight. He could be player of the game.
We could, if we had a game, then we had
player of the pregame.
A pregame, yeah, pregame.
Pregame player of the night, I think, definitely goes to Mark McDaniel, not Tim Reese.
Although Mark McDaniel did not come here early to play the music, I had to come in and show up. So
facilitate. Had to facilitate.
Just to let you guys know, you're on the air right now.
You're on camera.
We have the camera that's coming. So I have visitors. Well, I'll be right there. We're not going to be here long.
Well, it's perfect. We'll go.
Just to let you know, though, I don't remember if you said anything about the reason that we're not playing is that the Henderson Flash's bus broke down about halfway here, and so they're unable to get the bus fixed in time to get here in time for us to get a game in before the midnight hour, which we know that the lights turn out here.
Yes, they do turn off. They will turn off.
We have had that happen in the middle of
that's probably the latest game we've had, I think, because that was it just turned 11 o'clock because I said it on air. Said it's 11 o'clock, and then a minute later the lights turn off.
It wasn't even a minute. It was seconds later, and the lights went off.
Yeah, so that's probably the latest game we've had here, but not going to have one here tonight, Tim.
Not tonight.
So
tomorrow we'll have 2. 2 7-inning ball games, and Lord willing, I'll be there in Henderson with the call starting at 4:45. Hopefully, I'm not sure what time the bus leaves now. So I need to get home and spend some time with my daughter and grandkids, and then because I won't see them much in the morning.
No. Well, we don't have a player of the game, Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram player of the game, but we could get a Full Count Ministries verse of the night, depending on if Tim Reese is ready to do this. This is how live radio goes. You just get it together and you start rolling. As Tim is scrambling for that. For anyone just joining us, though, a reminder: no game tonight. Henderson Flash not able to make it up here. Bus did break down. So they will reschedule this one for tomorrow. It'll be a doubleheader, which already on the schedule we had set for Henderson Flash hosting, as this was going to be a home and away for the Rhythm tonight with the Henderson Flash. But tomorrow night will now be a doubleheader away, which I believe that's the first doubleheader away that we've had as well.
I don't know that we've had a doubleheader anytime.
I thought we had one. We may have not have, or maybe we flirted with the idea. So maybe the first doubleheader. Any of our longtime fans, go ahead and let us know in the chat. Tim will look it up, though, tonight.
I'm telling you, I don't remember one. I'm pretty sure I'd remember it.
So 4:45, Tim will be on air. 5 o'clock tomorrow we'll start game one of the doubleheader. So what verse do you got for us here tonight, Tim?
We'll go with a couple verses that my wife has been looking at here a good bit recently. Galatians 6:9-10. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time, if we reap a harvest, we will not give up. We do not give up. Or if we do not give up. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially to those who belong to the family of believers. That's Galatians 6:9-10. So always thank Mimi, Levi Perel's grandmother down in South Carolina, who sends in a verse every game.
Was she South Carolina? I thought she was North Carolina.
Might be. Lexington, North Carolina. Yes. We got South Carolina and North Carolina. And I think she might be from Winston-Salem. So we've got too many for me to memorize. So I apologize. But I think they're coming up. They might be up there up this weekend.
So the next game you'll see from both of us will be Sunday. As Sunday, who are we going up against on Sunday?
Bowling Green Pistons.
Yes, the Pistons. They will be coming up. That'll be the next home game for you. Remember, the tickets here at Drakes Creek Park are free. They will be passing the hat. They were going to pass the hat tonight. They're going to pass the hat a couple times, I guess, on Sunday. But we will have a home game for you then. But Tim will get you once again tomorrow, 4:45, and then 5 o'clock first pitch for the doubleheader to make up tonight's ball game. Tim, you got any final words, or you want to get a sign off here? We will.
Yep, we're all good. I'm ready. We got to take it all down, all the equipment that I just set up for this 15-minute podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
And then put it in a truck and put it on the bus tomorrow as we head to Henderson. We'll be in DuBois County on Saturday, so that'll be an exciting ball game. I always enjoy going up to Huntingburg, Indiana, to play a game in League Stadium.
We'll show you a little bit of baseball being played on the field here right now. Not a whole lot, but some. But for Tim Reese, I'm Zach Williams. We will see you next time here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
This has been another Full Count Rhythm baseball game presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See you next time on the Full Count Broadcast Network.